You're with the Janitor on Hope FM 103.9, and we're at the conclusion of the Citizenship Award Day, Australia Day, in downtown Esperance. And we have a distinguished guest who had a lot to do with the day, Naveed Ahmed, originally from Pakistan.
Yeah, that's correct.
Been in the country 20-odd years now, 21 years or something.
26.
26 years, and is a citizen.
Yep.
And loves it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that last night, I heard that today, so
Yep.
welcome, Naveed.
Thank you.
And tell us a little bit about yourself and your story.
Yeah, I am originally from Pakistan. I moved to Australia in year 2000, and many people ask me what made you come to Australia, and at that time I just loved the cricket grounds in Australia.
Right.
I used to play cricket, so cricket was my passion, and whenever I watched the games on television, the Australian cricket grounds were impressive. So that was one of the main reasons. And the other one was I just didn't know much about Australia, and that was my, you can call it, curiosity, that I wanted to be in a place that I didn't know much about. I wanted to explore it. So that was my reason to come here. I didn't know anyone here, no friends, no relatives. It was just the passion of coming to Australia.
But you lived in London for a time before you came to Australia.
Right, so I got my post-graduation from London, and I was also working there before I came to Australia. So yeah, I've been very fortunate to have lived in many different countries, and that gives me a good perspective in terms of what Australia has and the people. And as I said in my speech, based on that, I can very confidently say that it is a fantastic place to.
Well, after leaving London, it's probably raining when you left. Yeah. You come to where? Sydney?
I arrived in Sydney. I didn't know anyone here, so Sydney was a place to come and try my luck. So this was May 2000, and as I shared in my speech, my first experience of landing, I lost all my luggage that I brought to Australia. The cab driver, he asked me to step out and check the name of the hotel, and as I stepped out, he just drove away. So they told me that there was no chance of me getting my luggage back. But interestingly, I got my luggage next day. I had $6,000 in cash in my suitcases that he couldn't manage to find. So I was extremely lucky.
Very.
Next day. And that's like, my experience in that time was police really helped me.
So you had a bad start in Australia, your first hour. That's unbelievable, bad luck. But there was a silver lining there. You met some good police.
Yeah.
You've met some good Australians.
Yeah.
And you're still here.
Yes, and it's interesting. I saw the name of your channel, Hope. That was my message, and that is always my message to people who come to Australia, that this is a place where you can come with hope and be at your best.
This hope is actually a French word. We were visited by French ships way back in the 1700s or 1600s or something, and they actually came in behind Observatory Island, I think it was, somewhere. They're looking for somebody, actually, the French. And they named this port Hope.
Okay.
Hope maybe finding this other guy. They never did. But so our first connection with Europe, and that was actually French.
Wow.
And that's why Esperance is the French word, hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always good to hear these stories, because Australia is built on these amazing stories of discovery and survival. So yeah, I'm really pleased to be here with the people of Esperance. Enjoyed the event, meeting amazing people, and it's been a really good experience.
We've got one of the main things. You're the ambassador, the Aspire, is it? Aspire?
Yes,
ambassador.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I was lucky enough to be awarded Senior Citizen of the Year a couple of years ago.
Oh, great.
It was an Indian guy, and he was doing what you're doing today.
Oh, good.
So that's great. You had to get around the country and you are an ambassador. That's pretty big. And how do you become the ambassador for Aspire?
Yes, so I used to go to some of the events. They organize events, basically connecting you with the Australian of the Year and all these people who are celebrated as someone who has done positive work to the community. So I used to go there purely from the point of view of learning about their work. And I used to take my daughters there because I wanted them to have that inspiration. And in those events, I came across the people who were running the Aspire organization, and they just learned about my story and what I have done in Australia in terms of my work. I come from a corporate background, so I've done work in the oil and gas industry. So it was a combination of my story plus my work that I have done since becoming an Australian, that later on they invited me to be part of the ambassador program. And I really enjoy meeting people, because being part of this group, come across a lot of people who have done fantastic work, and that gives you more inspiration.
Absolutely. And I think your little speech today inspired a lot of people as well. What you can do in a new country, how you assimilate, how you had such a bad start, and it's turned out wonderfully.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. One of the interesting things I was sharing with someone in the event is that in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be taking my daughter. She will be starting her university in Sydney. So she booked her apartment and all the details. And after that, I asked her, well, I'm going to go and take a look at the paperwork that I had from that time when I arrived in Sydney. And it's very interesting that the place my daughter picked up is only 1 kilometer from the place where it happened to me. So I'm really excited to go back there now and
see it as a different man.
Exactly. And now my daughter is going to be there. She'll be starting her university education. So that is the story that Australia has given me quite a lot.
Once again, thank you for being here today. It's lovely to meet people of your calibre under adverse conditions coming into Australia and still being here and still loving it.
Thank you very much. It has been a real pleasure, and we love this place. I came here first time in 2003, and since that time I'm in love with Esperance, so we keep coming back here and continue to come and enjoy this place.
I'll give you a little story. I've been to Karachi. I got horribly sick for about 3 months. I've got some sort of a bug. Got a stomach bug first back in 82. Went into Karachi for a little while, and I got Karachi belly. The first ship that I've been on, it's been air conditioned, and it just went through the ship for days, weeks and weeks, and the awful thing. I don't know what it was, but we got over it.
It's a big city, and you were there just before it went through a pretty challenging time.
Yep.
And now it's even a bigger city than it was in 1982.
Yep.
I'm from Pakistan. I'm from the north. Is Islamabad.
A bit colder up there.
Yeah. Close to the mountains.
Well, thank you very much for being here, and I hope everything works out for you and your daughter, and you keep enjoying Australia.
Yeah.
And safe trip home, mate. Thank you, Naveed.
Cheers.